Hello, brains! Welcome to our top 5 relationship rules to have a relationship that rules.
No.
Was it bad?
Yeah, was it bad? I can't let you do this to the brains, Jessica. I have to stop you.
Wait, come back!
No, you broke rule number 3!
Hey, rule number 2!
Rule number 1!
Seriously though, Edward and I have a really great relationship, and it's not because either of us is perfect. Oh my god, we're not. We are compatible, which helps, but a lot of our relationship success we attribute to a set of relationship rules we came up with when we first got together. Curious? Full disclaimer, this episode is based totally on personal experience and has nothing to do with ADHD, except that we both have ADHD and the rules seem to be working for us. But since many of you expressed interest in hearing about them, we thought we'd share. Legal, you satisfied? Moving on. So here they are, the rules we follow to keep our relationship. By the way, we think these can be useful in any relationship, not just romantic. 1. Be honest. This is the first rule for a reason. It's why we came up with the idea of rules in the first place. Edward and I both have a history of pretending things are okay in a relationship long after they're not, until one day we realized none of our needs have been getting met, and we totally bail. I talk about this rule in this video. But basically, rule number 1 means be honest about your feelings. While you're at it, be honest about everything else too. Or at least have a conversation about what level of honesty you expect from your partner. That way you're on the same page. For me and Edward, total honesty is what works, and even white lies are off the table. We get a lot of comfort out of knowing we can trust each other completely, and we both agree it's a lot less uncomfortable to hear, "That's not my favorite outfit on you." Early in the relationship then, "I've always hated you in pink," at the end of it.
What?
No, honey, I love you in pink, baby. 2, fight fair. The foundation of this is don't fight to be right. In an argument, it's hard for egos not to jump in, but do you actually want to be right that your partner is lazy and doesn't care? Or is what you really want more help around the house? When Edward and I argue, we try to remember that as justified in our anger as we might feel, the goal isn't really to prove we're right. It's to reach an agreement in which both of our needs get met. In our relationship, whoever can stomach it first goes and hugs the other person once the argument's over. It's helpful because even though we're still upset, it reminds us that we like each other. Pretty sure this is what they have you do in kindergarten. Fight fair means a lot of different things for us. Here's a quick list, but I made a bonus video that goes into more detail. Click here to watch it. By the way, are we perfect at fighting fair? No. But it's nice that we both know when we've crossed the line. It makes it easier to bring us back. 3, don't be boring. No one should be 100% responsible for their partner's entertainment, but recognizing that ADHDers need stimulation is helpful. For Edward and I, don't be boring means joking around a lot, being silly, and learning new things to share with each other. For some people, it might be as simple as going out and trying new things. At the very least, it means understanding when your ADHDer picks up a new hobby every 2 weeks, or fidgets with something while listening to you, or is constantly falling down the Wikipedia hole, and supporting them in seeking the stimulation their brain needs. What? Ideally, it means be interesting, improve yourself, go do cool stuff, learn something new, DFTBA, continue to grow as a person, and give your partner the space to do the same. 4, try. Edward and I used to ask each other, "Want to do this one more day?" Which I loved because it reminded us not to take our relationship for granted. Even when you know that you're in it for the long run, it's good to keep doing the things that got you there in the first place. If you're not sure what got you there in the first place, ask. We tried this, and it was interesting to see what each of us cherished from the early days of our courtship. There's also a great book called The 5 Love Languages that can help you figure out what each of you needs to feel loved. Basically, to have a good relationship, it's not enough to be honest about whether your needs are getting met. It also means doing what it takes to meet each other's needs. Not all of them, that's called codependence, but enough of them that it doesn't feel like there's something important missing. That said, we both tend to go overboard and do too much. So for us, part of trying means doing less than we can more often. Instead of going all out and trying to be the perfect partner, then getting burnt out and bailing, we encourage each other to only do 70%. And we'll call the other person out if we feel like they're doing too much. And then there's the 5th rule, which I think is the most important and challenging one of them all.
Next time on How to ADHD.
Hello? Hello? I hate cliffhangers. Shouldn't we tell them what rule number 5 is?
Nope, too long for one episode, to be continued.
But my fingers are getting kind of tired.
Well, my fingers get kind of tired when I have to edit a 10-minute video. Gotta go!
Okay, that's fair. Waiting on a cliff for a week or... Oh, I hope that episode goes out on time. Hey there, my keys!